All right, so we got a plate of figs here. We're gonna do some tasting, give you guys an idea of what everything tastes like. I'm gonna try to do my best to describe the flavors. Usually after I taste a fig and I love it so much, I'm like, wow, so impressed with the flavor. I just can't come up with those flavor tones and what it actually tastes like. So let's see here. Maybe we'll start off with this LSU O'Rourke. Okay, as I've said before, this is an LSU variety, and the LSUs were kind of, I don't know if you want to say genetically made or engineered in Louisiana State University based on a very common fig in the US called Celeste. So they made a whole bunch of figs called LSU, and the reason why they did that, very nice, refreshing, light berry flavor,
Really nice.
sweet, slight acidity. Yeah, okay. So that's the LSU O'Rourke. Maybe what we'll do is we'll go for an LSU Champagne. So another LSU variety, more of like a honey kind of fig. When properly ripened, it's a little yellow on the inside, kind of like a champagne color. Although different years with different, let's see how that looks there. See, this one's a little bit more red than usual. Usually it's like gold. We'll try that. Very nice too. Also,
Yummy.
like a little, like a sweet honey maple, kind of somewhere between a honey and a maple syrup, maybe a darker honey with that refreshing sugar and slight figgy taste. Okay, so far both of these figs, they don't have that figgy taste. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay, let's try this one. I believe this one is a Hollier. I don't think it's properly ripened, but we'll give it a try. I can't remember what this one was. I think it was a Hollier. Once we open it, we'll take a look. Okay, you know what? Maybe the first one was the Hollier. I think this one is the Champagne.
This
And you
one,
could
yeah,
see
looks
the
like it.
inside. See how it's more of that champagne color. And there's less berry going on there, okay? Just a beautiful fig. Okay, it's just one. I can taste the sweetness, but it wasn't properly ripened, so I'm not gonna judge. Normally, they are really good. I also have this Atriano here that I know is not properly ripened, so we're not gonna cut that open today. We will do one of these. I believe this is a MBVS. Yeah,
Okay.
MBVS is a Chicago Hardy type. Okay, there's a bunch of figs that are very similar to Chicago Hardy. I've named them before in my video, but you know, with all Chicago Hardy types, you get that berry flavor. Okay, so it's like that jammy berry. This one looks like it could have ripened more, but we'll give that a taste. Yeah, you get that dark, jammy, like a strawberry jam. If you ever tasted a strawberry jam, it's kind of like that, but more like refreshing fruit instead of that intense sugar that makes you feel, I don't know, yucky, I guess, after when you're eating high sugar stuff. So this is just refreshing, and you know, figs have so many health benefits, as well as they've been known to. Let's go ahead and cut that open too. I believe it might be the same. I thought I picked the Violet de Bordeaux. Not sure.
It's really juicy.
Yeah, this one probably, if it's the same, it's a little bit more ripened. But look at the inside. These things are like jewelry. It's so beautiful on the inside. Let's give that a try. Oh my God. You can tell the difference when a fig is properly ripened. And just keep in mind, you know, with figs that are uncaprified, so if you're growing a fig tree and it's in an area not in the Mediterranean, not in an area where there's the fig wasp. And if you don't know what that is and you want some information, I have a fantastic video. I'll leave it in the description about the fig wasp. So figs that have been caprified with the fig wasp taste so much better. Some figs don't even ripen without the fig wasp. These are all varieties that do. But had I had the fig wasp here, of course, I live in an area way too cold for that, they would taste even better. Okay? So we are going to go with a fig that we love so much, and that's Italian honey and Latarula. Big argument there with this. Is it the same? Is it different? Some people say it is. Some people say it's not. I've purchased many Italian honey, Latarula. It's always the same. That honey-looking flavor on the inside. I know a guy that says, no, Latarula is supposed to be more pink, but I've yet to see it. But this is a very good, intense honey fig. Sweet honey. Very nice flavor, like a light honey. Not so much like a darker honey maple syrup like I described in the earlier fig that we tried, but it is very refreshing. Okay, some say that when it comes to honey figs, you can only eat a few, and then it just gets too much. But with the berry figs, you can eat so many because there's a little bit more complexity in the taste. Let's go ahead and cut that open. That's a Ronde De Bordeaux, I believe. Usually Ronde De Bordeaux is a little bit more round, but this one is a little bit more tall for some reason. And
Wow.
yeah, that's
So jammy.
that's very jammy. Okay, this is how you want to eat your figs. Oh my god. Oh my god. I described strawberry jam before. Wow. This is like strawberry and like blackberry, like super intense jam. But again, although it's sweet, the concentration is not on the sugar, but on the fruit, the sweet fruit flavors, which gives you...
It's amazing.
It's amazing. All right. From that, let's jump to this. I believe this is... What was this? It's a Hollier. It's a Hollier. LSU Hollier. So another LSU variety, okay? Another LSU variety. Okay. And I just want to show you the outside. This is, see this mark here? This is from the sunburn, because I give these things a head start in a greenhouse, and then when I bring them out, sometimes the sun bakes them. Okay? So we're going to give that a try. Very refreshing. Although it's a honey fig, just like the Italian honey, that's a totally different kind of honey taste. Maybe I'm detecting a little pineapple kind of juice, kind of pineapple in there mixed in with that honey. Okay. So, and finally, I'm gonna end off with this, which is becoming one of my favorite figs. It is another LSU variety called LSU Tiger. This tree, I have it in ground, and I don't know if it's the ground, but I have heard a lot of good things about this fig. It is absolutely delicious. It's beautiful on the inside. It's not as red as some of the other figs, but man, oh man, the taste. Man, oh man, the taste. Even the outside, it's like a, not white, not dark, but somewhere in the middle, like an olive green, purple. I can't put my finger on it. Oh my god. This fig has that figgy flavor. All those other ones are fantastic. They're sweet. You taste the honey, you taste the pineapple, you taste the jam. But they didn't have...
This is like concentrated fig.
It's like concentrated fig. Like, you're really tasting a fig here. Yeah. And I can say one thing about caprified figs, whether they're honey or whether they're jam, all the caprified figs I've ever tasted have this figgy flavor in them. So Again, I don't know if it's the ground. I know this fig is has a good broomer. A lot of people talk very well about it, but it is definitely going up there on my high fig list. Thanks for watching. I'm RK Figs. We'll see you next time.